For the Celtic, this is the last match, the dead match for them. They must win, and of course we need points too, because we want to stay in the place for playoff and to be in the top 4. I really respect them, and they play very good, and we saw their win against Juventus, but I believe in my team, and I'm pretty sure we will do well and reach our goals, that is 6 points.
Today is a very difficult game against Roma, La Magica, but we are ready. We train a lot this week, and we have shown we can play well against everyone. Now it's time to get 6 points for reach our goals, the top 6 on eFootball.Pro IQONIQ League.
So, Harry, AS Roma versus Celtic is next up. We've had, some incredible action so far. We expect nothing less for the remainder of the day. Do not go anywhere. But as our prediction campaign has now drawn to an end for the people at home, we will start that again in the next match day. Harry, you are up with your prediction campaign. What are you going with right now? I will give you some eFootball points if you get it right.
Oh, it's difficult to predict this one because Roma last match day didn't have the result they wanted to against Manchester United, but they have the chance to leapfrog the team that bested them last match day here with the result against Celtic, who have proven, as Umbi just said in that video right there, that they can play against the best. I mean, we saw them beat Juventus 5-2 last match day, which was absolutely, no one saw that coming, and some of the goals they were scoring were next level. So when it comes to Celtic, I just don't know what to predict because they're just so unpredictable, and they can just, it's like pulling a rabbit out of a hat. You just don't know what kind of result that Celtic are gonna pull out on any given match day.
So you've managed to squirm all your way along the wall without producing any form of prediction.
I'm the best in the business.
So you get no eFootball points from me. Thank you very much.
That's sad.
So we are just seconds away from kickoff. Roma kicking from left to right and Celtic from right to left. The start of 2 massive games for the 2 sets of clubs. Harry, take us away.
Well, absolutely. It's going to be Roma, as you've pointed out, attacking from left to right. They will have ambitions of being in the top 6, dare I even say the top 4 come the end of the season. It's going to be a tough ask, though. When you consider all the points that they've dropped to this point in the season. Celtic, on the other hand, they've proven as well that they can play against some of the best. Roma, no doubt, will be their next targeted victim. But so far, Roma in the opening 5 have had every single touch of the ball. Then them trying to play Roxa in behind. You feel like maybe this could be very telling as to where Celtic really stack themselves up in this type of competition. They played fairly well up until this point, even though results haven't translated into points or even a place in terms of where they want to be on the league table. As I said before, this could be a turning point for them. Big result against Roma could well and truly propel their way towards that top 6 come the end of the season. But match days are running out. And here's a real chance actually for Venom through. He's ricocheted it off the crossbar. Chance still available here. Slides coming in from Celtic. Kepa meets the brick wall of Umbi and Horcha. That was a very, very good chance for Venom. Went for power over placement, and the woodwork felt the brunt of it. There's a chance maybe for Horcha to get in behind. He will actually take it in with Edouard, and Celtic have gone up the other end. As they often do. And it's a real sucker punch here for Roma. The chance fell to Venom. He didn't take it, and at this level of competition, this is what can happen. Slightly fortunate with the deflection off the defender, but Horcha carried on his run. You see it here, the pass trying to find Horcha, but the instinct to follow the ball led to Roma's demise. And it's 1-0 to Celtic. There's confirmation of Horcha, his 11th goal of the season. He has been really good value for the money of Celtic so far this season. Can Roma respond? Venom threatening to get in behind again, and in the end it's the goal scorer who turns it behind for a corner. Outswinger to be played in here by Roxa. Cleared away by Celtic. Snatched back though by Venom. Dzeko tries to win a header. But that goal by Horcha will put him into the top 3 goal scorers league-wide. He's in good company up there. And he's won the ball back here in the midfield as well for Celtic. There's a real chance actually here for Gagliardo. Takes it around the goalkeeper, and it's Celtic 2. Roma 0. And Celtic, they're just so clinical right here against Roma. Credit to Horcha. He's the one who springs the attack by winning the ball in the midfield right here. Reads the pass so well. And then Umbi feeds Gagliardo. Cool as you like. Finish made simple. And it's Celtic 2. Roma 0, not the result the Romans want. Confirmation on Gagliardo, his 5th of the season. Roma trying to find an immediate response here. Roxa trying to feed it across to Kepa.
Nice cross.
Well. You go away for 30 seconds and 3 goals go in. Harry, I've missed it all.
It all happens.
What a game.
It all happens when you leave. This one really well worked, and it's the response that Roma needed, Adam, because Celtic were taking every opportunity that came their way. This was the first real chance we've seen from Roma, apart from a Venom gilt-edged chance that should have put them 1-0 up. Finally, Kepa takes it. That'll be his 6th goal of the season. But Celtic have really impressed so far in this first half. This is not going to be an easy contest here whatsoever for Roma to come back in.
Roma 1, Celtic 2, 27 minutes on the clock. Confirmation, of course, of the goal scorer there. And, well, this game, much like the Manchester United and Schalke game before it, has been electric in front of goal in this first game. The offside flag is raised. And it will be a free kick to be taken over on the far touchline as Celtic then run the ball all the way out of play. So Celtic continuing their rich vein of form after a really sluggish start to the eFootball.Pro IQONIQ season. They are now picking up points left, right and centre, and they are winning here against Roma. But that goal from Roma just now could be a crucial turning point. The next 20 to 30 minutes or so would be quite telling. The ball down the right-hand side as Venom now has a chance of playing across the face. And Roxa somehow can't turn it home.
Oh, I feel for Roxa there because, I mean, why did Zaniolo slide? Did he need to do that sliding animation? I'm not sure. Instead, the ball comes up the other end and Celtic almost score, but yeah, poor Roxa. I mean, that realistically should have been 2-2. I mean, it should be 3-2 right now when you consider Venom's chance early on in the game as well. Tough break for Roxa.
Roma have possession again. This game is ebbing and flowing like the Channel. As the Channel, of course, the sea. You looked a little bit confused there, Harry, as the ball gets played out of play.
Just wondering where you were going with that.
Just ebbing and flowing, Harry. Don't you worry about it.
Okay.
The ball down the left-hand side. Over the top. We usually sometimes bring a bit of humour to these streams when there's a break in the action, but we've struggled today. It's been action-packed as always, really. There's a free kick now to be taken by the goalkeeper. Humour is, of course, subjective.
Yeah,
I just said it's subjective. You know, give me a break. The ball's up over the halfway line. There's a chance here for Kepa to maintain possession and now finds Venom. The ball through the middle looking for Roxa, of course, MVP of Matchday 6, winning €10,000. What would you do with €10,000, Harry?
You don't want to know.
That sounds a bit scary, so we'll move on as Santon down the left-hand side wins the ball back. And Roma continue to pile on the pressure late in the first half. Try to get the shot away, which would have been a possible equaliser opportunity, but smuggled away by Celtic. And they are looking to see out the first half, maintaining the 2-1 scoreline, which they fought so hard to maintain all the way through since the goal in the 27th minute from Roma. Still, the referee unable to bring the first half to an end. Now he does, and an Edouard brace gives Celtic a 2-1 lead at half-time. And, well, it's been another good performance so far from Celtic, Harry.
Yeah, work for Roma to do. I mean, they've had opportunities to score goals in this game. So if I'm them, I maybe don't change too much entering the second half. To answer your question, what I'd spend €10,000 on, probably eFootball points. But if I'm Roma here, I'm not changing too much up. I'm just trusting the process, trust that more chances will come. Their defence seems to have been a bit more steady towards the end of that first half. So if I'm them, I just keep on chugging along and try and get more opportunities, and more importantly, try and score more opportunities.
Roma out towards the left-hand side, finds Santon. Santon now into the middle. Roma start the second half on the front foot. Good clearance away by Celtic, and now Zaniolo. Oh, it's a lovely turn from Edin Dzeko. And the feet of the goalkeeper denying the big man.
Yeah, well done here by Roxa. I mean, he beats the defence with the fake shot. It's unfortunate that the goalkeeper uses his feet. And any other day, you'd maybe see a deflection fall to a teammate there, but just doesn't seem to be falling for Roma here.
Now towards the edge, is Santon with the ball across to the back post. A Town header into the far top corner
Like I said, we're losing.
Postage stamp. And Roma are level.
From 2-0 down back to 2-2. This is so well worked. As soon as this corner's played short, I'm thinking maybe Roxa takes a shot on here, but instead plays another cross into Kepa, and it's his second header of the day. But he's scored. He could be on a hat-trick of headers here. Excellent accuracy from Kepa, and Roma right back into the game.
Confirmation of another goal for Kepa, his 14th contribution of the season. And Celtic have allowed Roma back into the game from 2-0 up. And now you'd have to say the momentum swing could see them end this first game with nothing, Harry.
Oh, it's the cruel world of the eFootball.Pro IQONIQ. If you don't put teams to bed well and truly, they can always come back and haunt you, especially a team of the calibre of AS Roma.
Corner to be taken towards the back post. Headed away by Edin Dzeko. Controlled by Roxa. Now they have the chance to counter here through Venom. Venom on the left-hand side. Plays it in towards the middle. Long ball over the top. Looking for Roxa again. MVP from Matchday 6. Just couldn't quite send the ball goalwards. It might have been best goal of Matchday 7.
That may well have been. He needed to pull the trigger there with Pastore, and, well, he did. It was unfortunate that the defender was able to just gain a bit of ground on him. If he could take a touch there, maybe he could have muscled past the defender, but then the resulting cross at the other end of it didn't work out either. But this is what it does to the league table. Celtic so far in this second half at least have barely touched the ball, Adam.
Hold the phone, because whenever the table turns and shows on screen, we usually get a goal, and they have a set piece here. A corner to be taken for Roma. Can they turn this game completely on its head?
The interesting thing about them playing it short last time at the corner is that, I mean, oftentimes you kind of second guess your opposition then.
Okay, let's go.
And you maybe don't cover off that near post, so maybe Roma could mix things up here with this delivery.
I change. 1 second, I have to put in the right position. Roger for sure, yeah, I put Forrest, okay?
Okay.
Griffiths, for sure. Religionusi, I think.
Yeah, Elio.
Yeah, Elio.
And Laxalt, right? No, Laxalt, no.
Oko for Montgomery school.
Yeah.
Put Edward in the left side.
Okay. Don't prefer you Edward in the right side and Oko on the left?
Okay,
No,
but
up to you.
because Edward have 2 weak foot.
Yeah, Oko the same.
Yeah, but Edward have 9 finishing.
Okay, now let's go.
Come on, guys. Come
If
on.
you're Celtic, Harry,
Okay.
are you happy with the point after being 2-0 up?
I think at this stage of the season, you can't be happy with just picking up a point, especially, as you said, when you were 2-0 up. You have to try and get this result back because, I mean, you don't want to leave it entering the final 2 match days, for results elsewhere to have to go your way. You want it within your own grasp. So, 3 points here against Roma at the very minimum is a great way to do just that.
Lovely turn there from Horcha, the captain. It goes infield to Umbi. Umbi returns the pass. Lovely back heel. Oh, almost fell to Umbi again. That would have been some move. But it's been fired away to safety.
Oh, I'm not sure if that was a back heel pass or if it just bounced off his heel.
It just bounced off him. I just wanted to make it sound like it was better than it was, Harry.
I'm sure Roger will thank you for it. But I mean, if he takes it in his stride there, we're maybe seeing Celtic be 3-2 up.
In towards the near post. Again, Venom just able to get to the ball. Celtic starting the second half like they started the first, but crucially, they have been unable to break the deadlock in this second 45. And Roma know that they are equally as capable of bustling the net at the other end.
I like how Roma mix up their deliveries on these corners. Keeps Celtic guessing.
I wish you'd mix up your deliveries and your commentary. As the ball gets played over the top, it's a chance for Chris Smalling to turn provider. Fired towards the near post. Good defending again from Horcha. They've been a bit up and down defensively across the season, Harry.
I'm not talking to you anymore. That's so rude. But yeah, they have. You're absolutely right. This time the delivery doesn't work out, but we just need to see, I mean, for Celtic's hopes and aspirations, they need to see some results go their way. Because, as I said before, you want it within your own hands. You can't leave your fate up to other results. You have to try and get points to fall in your own piggy bank.
Chance for Venom. Venom plays it through. Oh, had the flag have stayed down. Roxa was in on goal, but I mean, he was a good 2 yards the wrong side. Passes completed 73% for Roma to Celtic's just over 50. Goes to show a bit of a story about what we've seen today, but crucially, 2-2 is the scoreline. Long crossfield pass to Horcha, out towards Umbi. Umbi back to Horcha again, back to Umbi. Lovely 1-2s between the two of them. But the shot coming in was straight down the throat.
Yeah, maybe hoping for, again, a bit of a deflection off of the goalkeeper. Not enough power and pace on the shot, though. And there's Roma runners in behind here if Venom can maybe find them. But in the end, it's turned over and this is delicately poised in the final 10 minutes. We could see a winner.
Chris Smalling. Back to the goalkeeper. Finds Santon. Santon with the long raking pass through the middle. Looking for Pedro. Kepa chasing through with him. But that's food and drink for Horcha in the goal. And it's just got all a little bit scrappy as we approach the final 5 minutes. Both teams know that a goal now would be a winner, and equally the heartbreak of defeat could be on the cards if they were to concede. Would you go for broke, Harry, or would you stick with the point?
Well, if I'm Roma, maybe not, because you're looking healthier in the league table, but I think Celtic have to push for this winner here. They have to get as many points as they possibly can.
Well, push they will! And Ombi's off the crossbar! It was actually Horcha in the end. It's back off the frame of the goal. And they were a whisk away from a winner.
I'll try and say that 5 times fast. Horcha has been so deadly in front of goal this game.
Yeah.
It's hard to see whether the goalkeeper had it covered, but either way, the frame is still rattling as we speak. Deep into the 4th minute of added on time here. Is there one last chance for one of these two teams? Like we saw Manchester United do in the last game, grab a winner. It will be Celtic that are on the front foot. It's Umbi. He's got support from Horcha. He might not choose to use him. And I think it's a block. I think it's going to be a corner.
I'm not sure if the defender
I
got
don't think it
anything
was.
on this. at all.
Slice in the end.
You wonder if Umbi maybe could lift that to the far post. Is there a better opportunity for it? I mean, he bought a ticket. He didn't win the raffle in the end. The points are shared in the first game.
Yeah, we questioned whether they would be happy with a point, both these two teams. Well, the simple fact is they're going to have to be happy with a point because that is what it is. And they're going to have to go on to the second game. And, well, at this stage in the season, you kind of feel that nothing less than 3 points in this second game for either side is really what they want.
Yeah, you're right. And we talk about teams maybe being cut adrift. That was an early chance for Venom, and then it's Horto goes up the other end and tucks this one away with a really nice finish. And the whole, I mean, both clubs had chances to win this game, but just couldn't quite put them away. This was the Gagliardo goal to put Celtic 2-0 up.
Hodge's had a great season for Celtic, hasn't he?
You know what, he has, and he's actually in the top 3 goal scorers league-wide now, I believe, with his added goal today. And he's ticking along really nicely. He's not.
That was a huge chance.
Absolutely, from Roxa. But he's not really a player that we wax lyrical about for Celtic, but he's one of the reasons that they are in a really promising position in the league table at this stage of the season. And you feel without Horcha's leadership as well as his goals contributing towards Celtic's point tally, they'd be a lot further down the table than they are. But as it stands, thanks to him, they are still in contention of potentially getting into the knockout stages at the end of the season.
So the second game is nearly underway. Celtic versus Roma. The first game finished 2-2. And the points were shared in the game previous between Manchester United and Schalke. 4 points to the Manchester club and 1 to Schalke. And of course, there was 4 points for Bayern Munich as well against Barcelona. And 1 point for them. So no team has lost both games so far.
That will, of course, continue. We're halfway through the match day now. This is the halfway point. We will see whether or not Roma can just... You feel like if they don't have that funny 5-10 minutes where they concede 2 against Celtic in the first game, I mean, Roma looked the more likely to score towards the end of the game. But then again, Celtic had their own chances to maybe put Roma to the sword. So I really can't call which way this second game is going to go. It's going to be a tricky one for both clubs, but you'd certainly feel like Celtic's still the underdogs in this overall affair.
Well, Celtic will be kicking from left to right. And Roma from right to left. As the teams switch over. And Gagliardo, scorer of the second Celtic goal in the first game, has possession, tries to find Horcha, the scorer of the first Celtic goal in the first game. Lovely flick there. Played through. Chance to chip the goalkeeper. Ooh, what a goal that would have been. Great save in the end. And fired away to safety.
Venom, that was absolutely audacious. Saw the keeper off his line and it was almost one of the best finishes we've seen.
Well, now Umbi's got a chance at the other end. He could have chipped. He elected to smash straight down the throat of the goalkeeper, but Harry was a big fan of that effort. The chip, a little hoop and a holler. But the shot from Umbi, as we've seen there, will go out of play for a goal kick.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think Umbi just touched the ball last. Otherwise, that would have been going out for a corner. But this one started absolutely at an electric pace here in the opening 10 minutes. Which team will break the deadlock first?
Edin Dzeko with a chip over the top. Oh, it's almost going to make its way through. Goalkeeper was brave. Horcha off his line. Now fires out towards this right-hand side. Umbi finds Gagliardo, but good challenge from Venom. Talk about Roma being a Jekyll and Hyde team at times, Harry, and they were a Jekyll and Hyde team in the first game.
They were indeed. We've had questions, haven't we, about Roma's form this season in the opening game, where they play really, really well, and then the second game, it's almost second game syndrome, isn't it, where they just can't quite seem to get things to go their way.
Oh my gosh.
Huge chance that for Roma. Corner to be taken on the far touchline. 18 minutes gone. Whipped in towards the back post. Headed down. Now Venom picks it up. Back into the danger area. Volleyed goalwards. Oh, it's ricocheted through. Anywhere. On target, and that was a goal.
Yeah, had the power, didn't it? Just not quite the direction. Credit to Gagliardo beforehand, rising highest, I should say, for the header to deny the opportunity.
Chance for Celtic. Great challenge coming in from Venom. "20 minutes gone. Deadlocked at 0-0. They've gone short here to Gagliardo. Good turn. Tries to chip. Oh, my word. We've just seen something truly, truly special. The turn, the vision, the chip. Breathtaking.
I mean, what do you say about this? What do you say about this? Does Celtic score a bad goal? We saw it last match day against Juventus. This is audacious. It's like he was taking notes from Venom up the other end. Anything you can do, I can do much better. This is incredible. Look how far away he is from the goal. Just has a slight bit of curl as well to find its way inside the post. Gagliardo says, oh yes.
I mean, if we're talking goals of the season, we may have just found a winner already. Incredible. Gagliardo is coming to the side, and he has produced one of the moments of the season. They'll be so buoyed by that now, Celtic. How will Roma respond? They've got to be careful, because this confidence can just breed through the Celtic side.
Yeah, you also got to be careful because Celtic score goals in bunches, so this could be a 1-2 punch here.
Umbi trying to get in on the action.
Well, I mean, think back to Juventus last match day. Don't forget they scored that incredible scissor volley and then the volley on the edge of the box moments afterwards. So good that Roma somehow here have weathered the storm for now at least. But Celtic, that could be a huge goal in terms of their season. If they are able to hold this result, it wouldn't take them into the top six, but they'd be pretty darn close going into the next match day.
If they could get 4 points from this, their upturn in form has been pretty remarkable, because they were dead and buried at one point, pretty much along the same lines as Galatasaray, and they've just really starting to put the burners on. Edouard plays it short to Griffith, looking for the chance to chip it in towards the danger area, but Gagliardo just couldn't quite get on the end of it.
Yeah, and half-time, I mean, at this point, can't come soon enough for Roma, because Celtic look like fashioning an opportunity every single time they get the ball. They just need to find the extra man over. You can see on that far side, Roma, There is a man over, but they just cannot seem to get the ball up to that end of the pitch. And you can just hear a bit of frustration coming in here from AS Roma. We'll see if Roma can maybe fashion up some kind of opportunity. It's going to be a foul actually by Roxa, so every single time it looks like Roma might try and advance forwards. They just seem to be quelled by the Celtic defence and forced into committing a foul that prevents Celtic maybe on a counter-attack themselves. So all to do here for Roma.
I think to put
All to do. What changes do they make?
attack. Yeah.
Okay, so but not Mkhitaryan. It's like Pastore. It's too slow.
We could put Pastore to don't come back to counter target too.
Let's try with them. Let's try with that. Come on. Come on, guys. Focus. Show some guts. Stop the ball, Kepa. Don't worry. Every time. Go.
Oh, chance here for Roma here in the second half, and there it is. Kepa's shot finds the goal. We wondered what changes Roma would make. Whatever they've tweaked, it's absolutely worked. The former Serbian champion Stefan Slavkovic finds the back of the net for Roma, and it's the equaliser they so desperately needed. His third goal against Celtic across these two games. Could well and truly put Roma on the way to getting some of these points back that Celtic are trying to snatch away. There's a confirmation, 8th of the season for Kepa. Here is Kepa on the edge, trying to backheel it towards a teammate perhaps. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, a point, not what either club needs in terms of the league table. Here is Umbi though for Celtic, trying to maybe make something happen for the Scottish club. It will result in a corner as we approach the final third of this match. Corner swung in. Towards Gagliardo now. Plays it early. Oh, almost stretching his Umbi. Could not connect with the ball. If he did, it was a surefire goal. Here he is on the ball once again. Gagliardo tackled well by Kepa. Intercepted by Kepa. Can maybe spring an attack here. Venom tries to play it towards Kepa once again. Roxa on the ball now. Kepa swings in an early cross for Roxa to maybe try and climb for. Defended well. Porches fouled by Venom. Here come the changes.
We don't change right backs now.
Yeah, change. Better.
If you want to put Berrain in front,
That should be good.
And
we have to win this. Come on.
I said Santon must stay. Don't go for attack. Pastore and Zaniolo are in attack. They don't come back.
Watch out this action. Try to play ball down his face.
Watch back.
Al Sharawi introduced here for Roma. You heard there from Venom. Let's try to keep the ball on the floor for this phase of play. And they're doing so very nicely indeed at the moment. Kepa trying to feed it through to Roxa. I think he was offside anyway. So you can take a look if you are just joining us. Here's how things stand so far on match day 7. We've already seen Barcelona, Bayern, United and Schalke in action. We're awaiting the result of this second game between Roma and Celtic into the final 15. There's a chance here for Umbi, but again, he's just gone slightly too soon. Final 10 in-game minutes approaching. Roma have a chance now. Roxa dispossessed. But oh no, Kepa's won it back. Goes for goal. Will it fall to him again? It will!
I passed you and you moved to me.
I'm trying to move. I can't.
No, you moved to me. Come on.
I don't know where you
Up and I pass. I'm meant to go.
The spirits are high, and Kepa's 4th goal of the day sees Roma potentially now snatch 3 very precious points indeed away from Celtic. Lots of fortune involved in this. But Kepa, right place, right time. We'll call it a 1-2 off the defender. Horcher's disappointed. Roma have 10 in-game minutes, there or thereabouts, to hold on. now. Just not going right for Celtic at the moment. They will win the ball back though. Chance for Hertha to maybe dribble through. Goes for goal. Was there a better option? And the throw-in will relieve some of the pressure for Roma here. Here's how the league table would stand. Roma would be propelled into the top 4. Just behind the leaders. Celtic again, at danger of being cut adrift. 3 minutes added on. Will there be one last throw of the dice here for Celtic? Well, there we go. The final whistle is blown. Roma taking 3 points from game 2 after the draw in the first means Roma take 4 points away from their meeting with Celtic Football Club. It was a hard-earned victory as well. But Roma, they take the points.
Another brilliant performance